I would love to see Diego Costa living in India.
Calcutta or some shit.
I would love to see
Like
Diego
that
Costa
would be,
going to the market
yeah,
in
that
India.
would be sweet, like buying onions and all.
Hello and welcome again to the If Only podcast, aka Indian Football Only podcast. I'm Romit. I'm here with Charan and Omar. Guys, East Bengal finally got some fucking points,
One
man.
point.
They
2
drew.
points. 2 points.
They didn't lose.
They're not last anymore.
They are not last anymore by not even winning a game.
That's
Wow.
insane.
There are 3 teams that haven't won a game this season.
Wow, I was so focused on East Bengal, I didn't realize how atrocious Odisha was.
Yeah, Odisha seems
Odisha-
like they're consistently atrocious. And it feels like no one has any expectations of them either.
I guess
Dude,
that's true.
Odisha is a team that's built around one man. One badass man. Yes.
Badass.
And he is the soul of that team. Okay, you know how people make teams around like number 10 or the striker or the wingers, whatever. Their team is just built around him. He defends, he attacks.
He's a centre back, right?
He's a centre back who's also a centre forward for offensive set pieces. He's the one who scores their goals. He's the one who defends their goals.
It's like when you're playing football with your friends as a complete amateur, and there's that one player who like is so good. He'll start at the back and he'll finish the
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. He is that for this team. He is the motherfucking soul of that team, dude. I still don't know his name, and I don't want to know his name. He is badass. Okay. Okay. That's done with Odisha. What's happening with Kerala, Omar? Why haven't they won the game? Why haven't they won the game?
I don't know, man. It's really weird. It's so last week, what we saw, I actually didn't watch this week's game, so I don't know how they played. But based on what we saw last week, like they showed like some really awesome attacking potential, and like both they scored 2 goals, right?
Yeah,
and
against Bangalore.
Yeah, against Bangalore, and Bangalore is not an easy team. Bangalore's in the top 4, so like that, I think scoring 2 good goals against them is really, I don't know, it shows some potential. But from what we saw, their defense was absolutely shit. So I'm assuming that's probably what let them down again.
Yeah, man. I think, to be honest, Kerala seems like the biggest disappointment, man. Because see, like all the other teams have like some kind of fucking excuse going for them. East Bengal, okay, first season, whatever, transition phase. Goa, I think, is like, didn't they have like all their players transferred to Mumbai City FC or
Something
some
like
shit?
that. Like the big
Some like weird shit like
their
that.
coach as well, right?
Yeah, the coach, everyone fucking fucked off that team, and they're still kind of playing well. Odisha, actually, don't know. No one really has expectations of them, I guess. But you know what I found? So another reason that I feel like Kerala is like a big disappointment is because they have this guy playing for them, Nongdamba Naurem. Okay. And look at this goal. If you want to play this quickly, look at this goal that he scored and tell me, why can't they fucking do something similar to this?
So he's playing for them. He's from Indian Arrows.
Yeah. And he plays on the wing. Just look at this goal.
That's him, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Whoa, that's brilliant.
Wow.
Yeah.
The defense is a bit shoddy though, but
It
No,
is.
but like that shows like the killer instinct of like a striker, and
It's
he's taking players on and
he's like,
stuff.
that's like a messy goal, whatever, at like a much, much lower level. But geez, man, like we need to see something of this,
I think like it's like you did again. We should see what they did this week, like what kind of goal they actually scored. But again, last week they scored 2 like really decent goals.
Yeah.
So I think like there's some like it's like that whole system thing, right? Like they have no defensive strategy. And because their defense is so shit, there's obviously no like build up strategy where like the defense will build through the midfield to build into that attack. So like someone like that, like, yeah, okay, he can like pull out a moment of genius once in a while, but how often are you going to do that? You need the team to like feed you the ball. You need like your midfielders to feed you. You need your defense to support you. Like if they're not doing that, then how much is he going to do on his own?
And secondly, I think also See, I actually think like Kerala is not going to end up, I think they're like, okay, mid-table. They might end up like a bit higher because from whatever we've seen so far, firstly, their keeper has been like atrocious, dude. That guy, the guy who, remember, put the ball down and then
Yeah.
right fucking took it from him. And he's had so many of those like bad decisions coming out
Yeah.
for crosses he shouldn't have come out for. And then even in the last game, there were just mistakes by defenders and it's just sloppy all around. So I
Yeah.
think if they can iron out some of those like individual mistakes,
Yeah.
I think they're not a bad side, man. Like maybe not top four material, might be too late for that or whatever.
Yeah.
But there is like, they're like a solid team, like otherwise.
I'm surprised. Okay, I'm both surprised and not by Northeast versus Jamshedpur. Like, I'm surprised because like I really love Northeast as a team now, and I think like I wanted them to win, but like Jamshedpur somehow manages to pull out that like result against the top four. Like, I don't know how they do it.
Also remember with like Jamshedpur, man, I think they're like a real. We've already kind of discussed this, but I feel like they're a really good team.
Mm.
Attacking wise, and they seem like whatever, they have good organization and all of that, but they've got like 3 red cards. They've hit the crossbar 3 times.
Yeah.
So they're like a little bit unlucky. So I think I'm going to call Jamshedpur to make the top 4 by the end.
Yeah,
by
I'm
the time
gonna
like all of this is over.
I'm gonna
Really,
agree with you there. Their striker is freaking one of the best. He's my favorite striker in the league right now.
They're like a very solid team. I think they're gonna make the top 4. I think Northeast is gonna drop out.
Their striker is this guy Valskis, right?
Yeah, Valskis. And like while we're speaking about strikers, this is something that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Somebody mentioned a post in Indian football Reddit that Indian players may not be scoring as many, but they're racking up all the assists. And then and there was another post of like who are the biggest or highest earning strikers in the league, and I just wanted to compare them where they are with how much they are actually contributing to the league. So Roy Krishna is like the highest paid striker, which is kind of makes sense because he got the top award for the last I think
he wins them games. Like that's what they're paying him for.
Yeah, he's a game winner. He's a match winner for sure. Franz Sandaza, have you guys heard of him?
No.
The thing is, like, I want to say no because I actually don't recognize the name, but like I feel like that about Hyderabad in general. I watched the highlights. I'm like, okay, cool. There's some interesting stuff happening there, and then like I haven't learned anything about them.
With Hyderabad, though, I was watching one of the games just at the background, and they play well, man. They have a good system as well. I just don't know much about it. I didn't see the whole game, but they play a very compact system as well. Yes, Taran?
Oh, no, I was just going to say, remember how we talked about Hyderabad and they kind of look like Dortmund? So they actually do have a partnership with Dortmund.
Oh, no way. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Totally makes sense. Yeah.
And ATK, like Mohamed Afghan, who have a partnership with Atletico, it's like the more I think about it, the similarities are so stark, right? Like it's just like the way they play versus.
Actually, don't you think like ATK plays like this counter-attacking style, which is so similar to Atletico, no?
Wait, that's what I just said, didn't I?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like they sit back. They've got like the Diego Costa type guy in the front.
Yeah.
Who like win the game for them, poach the goal out of nothing.
It just, the model seems to have like translated right to Indian football. Like it's strange. Angulo is next. And then with, I think we all know he's
Angulo makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. He's earning his buck. Bartholomew
Ogbeche. I've seen him definitely on the Mumbai games.
And the last two, I don't know much about them. So I just wanted to see if we can see their stats and see where they are.
This is great, man. This is like some proper, like we should get one of those touch screens and stand with suits and shit.
Like those big screens they have on like Sky Sports.
So Valskis is not in that list, huh?
No, he's the first one.
No, but he wasn't in that like highly paid players list.
No, yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted to bring up because he isn't one of the top paid strikers and he is outscoring all of them. Yeah. Maybe it's just he's in a good form or something, but I want to know where this player has played before.
He's really good, man. Like when you watch him, like I've seen like, okay, obviously Krishna is really good. I guess they're very
Yeah.
different, but like Vasquez is like he's such like a perfect striker, you know, like his last touch is so perfect. His like placement of the ball, the way he plays against the keeper.
Mm.
How many goals has
What's
Krishna
weird
scored?
is
He's mostly played in Lithuania, but he's mostly spent many years in top level of football in Lithuanian football, winning
Wow.
several honors.
can you quickly go back to the
He's played in
highest paid-
countries like Belarus, Romania, Latvia, Thailand, Israel. He's never played any like maybe Israel league I know is quite good, but none of the top European leagues or African leagues, right?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Can
Achan,
you
yeah.
quickly go back to the list? There
He's
were two like
33, huh?
Hyderabad players, right? No, the Twitter thing that you saw.
Yeah,
So, two Hyderabad players.
Santana and Sandaza.
Wow.
I don't even think
Santana,
they
I see him here,
yeah,
Hyderabad.
have they even played games?
Sandaza may be injured, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe he didn't start the season well.
Hmm.
But I see most of the names here. Left Wanderer is here, number 3.
They've played.
Roy Krishna, Angulo. But this guy, man, I just wanted to
So how
highlight
many
him.
goals
He
does,
is one of he
okay,
has
sorry,
6
no,
goals.
6 goals, yeah.
Yeah. So just wanted to highlight this guy. He is
He's
I
awesome.
feel like he's completely overpowering the rest with his form right now. Awesome.
Like look at Vasquez, for instance. He's actually an interesting example, right? Like there are a lot of European players, I bet, like Vasquez, that play in like smaller leagues like Lithuania, Estonia, even the Israeli league and stuff like that, who are these like, you know, like they go from like country to country. Like for him, it's a job. He's not like playing in the EPL. He's not playing in La Liga and stuff. He's going from like India to Thailand to Lithuania to this to that.
Yeah.
He's doing his job and he's like earning money playing football, and that's what his career is.
He's a professional.
He's a professional. He's really good at it.
Yeah.
And I think India is just starting to get more serious.
Yeah, I think India is just starting to develop not players, professionals. You know, like not even, I don't know if we've seen any yet, but definitely Chetri is one. He seems like he's a seasoned pro.
Yeah.
But the rest of them, I just feel like, yeah, they didn't grow up look like maybe they had Baichung Bhutia in mind. But then again, I was reading somewhere Baichung Bhutia was the top talent in one of the darkest generations or darkest periods of Indian football.
Read that, yeah.
You read that too, right? Yeah, that was, and that gave me a good sense of, okay, yeah, I understand why is it like that, because there's no, okay, yeah, we all know there's no infrastructure, but there is facilities available for all the cricketers. There's facilities available for all the Indian Olympic team and trainees. And why not football? Football already has such a big base. Football already has such a big fan following because of EPL, because of all that. And it's such a cheap sport. It's like the cheapest sport that you could play, and cricket is 10 times more expensive. Why hasn't it ever given more prominence? Or like, I have no idea. It just
really
blows my mind.
It's really difficult to understand that. It's funny that like I was just this unrelated, but it's interesting that Baichung Bhutia is like the top talent in this darkest period. Yet he obviously does like the proof of his like talent or whatever is that even we as kids knew about him in Dubai.
Yeah.
That's weird, huh? Like how the hell did we know about him?
I knew him through my dad because he used to play for his club and stuff like that. But he was the only guy. He's like, when you think of football, who one name you think of is Baichung Bhutia at that point. And everyone said Bhutia. Like, so, But
I mean, it kind of goes back to that point of, you know, like I just feel like if, for example, if someone is trying to get into, like a kid is trying to get into football, and they would tell their parents, oh, I want to become a footballer or something in India, then there's like no examples of success at all to like point to. Even if it's something like fucking 0.01% chance of success, at least there's like some chance of success, right? Like even if you look at, you know, like if I say I want to become a cricketer, then it's like, okay, cool. Like, you know, I'll become, even if I'm not fucking Virat Kohli, I'll become like some
Well, cricket
Shera or
cricket
some
is like
shit.
the cricketer is like the doctor, lawyer, engineer of the sports
Yeah,
world.
exactly, because it's like a proven, at
Yeah.
least, okay, there's some
You
chance
can make
that,
money.
this guy can make money and like sustain his living. But in like what football has like zero, like literally zero examples,
That's true. That's actually,
and that's like fucked up, right? So that has to change.
there's no earning capacity.
Heroes, man. We need some heroes, some
Yeah.
football heroes.
Yo, Romit, can you check the list of passes as well? I'm interested to see like how many Goa players in that list.
We have really hyped Goa in this podcast. Huh?
Dude, look at that.
Yeah.
It's
Number
Goa,
one
Bangalore,
is Goa.
Mumbai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goa, Bangalore, Mumbai. That's it. Those are the 3 teams in the top 10.
80K, I believe like 80K players would be last.
They're not even.
They're not
yeah,
They're
there's
not
a
even
single-
there.
list. Look at how many Goa players in the top 20.
That's
man.
that's crazy.
That's like
man.
their
That's like-
entire team, like entire fucking.
And that proves it, man. The way they play, it's just so. It's the right way of playing, man.
Yeah.
the-
Mumbai.
You
and
can't say
Bangalore
that,
also
but
there.
yeah. One more thing I just wanted to bring up, like with all these partnerships that we have, which is there to grow the game in the most grassroots level and stuff. That's why they're partnered up and to find talent and develop talent. I hope soon, if a player performs well for like 2-3 seasons, even someone like Roy Krishna, who's plays for 80K Mohun Bagan, why not after 3 seasons? I know he's a bit old, he's on the older side, but if he was younger, he's performed well for 3 seasons. He's a top goal scorer in this league. Why not give him a chance in Atletico Madrid? He has the same kind of body type as Griezmann. Maybe not this, obviously not the same skill, but he has the goal scoring in him. He has the movement. Why not give him a shot? Why not give him a try? Like, okay, he won't be obviously not Liga 1 material right away. Maybe even play him through the youth ranks, or maybe play him through. I used the wrong name because I didn't want to say. Keep forgetting his name, Roy Krishna. But if a young player is developing and he's like one of the top scorers in this Indian league, like the City partnership, they can give him a chance in the MLS. They can give him a chance in Europe, in so many City clubs in Europe. Who else do you say is partnered with Dortmund? Hyderabad. Dortmund is known for getting young international players from all around the world. Why not give them a chance? That would be great to see, right?
Even if like they don't get into the first team or whatever, they have the B team or the under 23
under 23s. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, not the youth team. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think that is actually like one of the ideas behind them partnering. I mean, probably not like the main reason or whatever. The main reason is, I think, for like global outreach, and everyone knows that there's like a shitload of fans in India, and they want to capture some of that market and all of that fun business shit. But when Lampard went to City, they only signed him, and they made him sign a contract saying, "Hey, we'll take you if you go to New York for like 1 season."
Yeah, I remember reading an article there. Yeah,
so I think stuff like that is bound to happen. I think like it's not going to be as bi-directional as we want it. Maybe in the future, as better players come up and all that shit. But I think there's a good chance that we might see some like Diego Costa fucking living in.
I would love to see Diego Costa living in India.
Calcutta or some shit.
I would love to see Diego Costa going to the market in India.
That would be sweet, like buying onions and all. It'll
be like a complete savage thrown into some futuristic city. Just like what?
Yeah. So I wouldn't put it past Diego Costa eventually living in like a 2-bedroom flat in Calcutta.
But it would be really insane to see Diego Costa tearing it up in the ISL.
Yeah.
I just think like the minute not like some old designated player type comes, but like some like like how the MLS gets designated players. They're not like super old. They're like they've just finished their EPL career or whatever,
Yeah.
and they've come here, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if India starts getting people like that, and the way the game will elevate from there. Because like, imagine Rooney came to ISL instead of MLS, right?
Yeah.
If Rooney took a shot from the halfway line in every game, he'd score a goal every game.
Yeah.
You know,
He would.
So
Yeah.
so people would need to like learn how to play with that shit.
Especially against the Kerala fucking
Yeah.
goalkeeper.
But you know what? I don't know if there's a benefit in getting players of that caliber. I like getting like these kind of players from Lithuania or like
True.
African or like Eastern European countries where, yeah, they have experience in their local leagues, and then they can show. Like, I feel like they will give more to ISL because I feel like they'll just be more passionate than like a player who's already achieved everything.
That's
I feel
true.
like they still have a point to prove rather
Work
than those
ethic and
guys.
all that,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And I feel like they will be much more of a positive influence
Yeah.
than the guys who just comes there for his paycheck and does. I don't know. Maybe there's a big, because Beckham
And-
had a very
but
influential
also,
experience in
yeah.
LA.
See,
So I don't
feel
know.
I feel like, man, we have to remember that ISL is only like 6 years old. You know, like, okay, that you could look at it and be like, oh, it's 6 years old. It should be more mature. But
And in the beginning of the period, they did bring in those high caliber players.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I think like, okay, this is like whatever my personal take on it is. We just have to get more people interested in football and kind of follow the teams and like involved in football culture. That's not like the Premier League and like fucking Arsenal supporters and United supporters and shit. People who are genuinely like invested in these teams. And I think that's like step one. And then step two is to actually build upon that and get people like, you know, youth players playing and all of that. So I think it's like good, as much exposure as possible. You know, if it means getting like a fucking 50-year-old fat Rooney to come and play, then sure, like so be it.
Okay. Highlights.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so this is Odisha versus Bangalore. Chetri, man, one thing I gotta give it to him: the small stature does not like stop him from scoring crazy headers, man.
Yeah.
Against like tall freaks, he scores like such good headers.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
nice
feel
ball.
the gameplay is getting better and better with each game week. I feel like as they get the game practice, the games in,
Yeah.
like their football is getting way better, man.
But just
Slightly.
actually, shit, that was Odisha, huh? Who did
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Handball, no?
looked like it.
That
Good
number
play,
9 is a
good
tall
play.
guy.
Yeah, man.
Oh, come on.
Oh, what?
What
Oh,
is
dude, that was-
happening? Oh my god.
If I saw that live, I would have been screaming.
Look at this, man. They can't get the ball out. Someone.
No. Why did I feel like that last pass should not have happened? It should have gone straight in.
It is very similar to the Chennai mishap, right? Which I sent you guys. Like they
Yeah,
just
yeah.
kept trying to score and they missed so
Look
many
at
chances.
this, dude. My god.
See,
Look at
here, like,
Little defending.
See that pass over there? Did it have to be a lob? Couldn't
no.
you just not make a straight ground pass for that guy to
Yeah.
shoot easily into the net?
Or take the shot yourself.
Yeah. Like, how do you not look at that? Look at that. Look at that.
Fucking- That was Chetri, huh, man?
G3, man. Like, it's just insane though what he can do with his.
He's
freaking
like
head.
he's legit.
Yeah.
He's very, very legit.
He knows how to move. He knows the
Yeah.
movement. He knows the timing. Look at that. That's a strong
That's
header,
really
man.
brilliant.
Oh,
He hit that defender.
That's amazing. And he didn't even like, he was like, okay, there's a guy here. I'm going to take the ball. I'm going to
He-
score the goal.
Just
he looked
mo-
like half his size.
I
Yeah.
just wanted it more.
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
that was a good move.
brilliant save
I
too.
like that. Did he let the ball go there? Like through his legs or something? Looked
I
like
don't know. I didn't see that.
Guess who scored?
Fuck
Guess who
badass.
scored?
Oh,
The
big
team
man.
is revolt around him.
The
dude.
funny thing is, like, you called him out on the first day before you even saw
Yeah.
him play.
I know. You just looked at him and you're like, this is the guy.
As soon as he came out, you're like, this guy's a badass.
Look at that, man. Who scores goals like these? Like, oh, what a touch.
He's pretty amazing. He's a good captain, I'm sure. It must be a bit frustrating for him.
Yeah, he's the only one. He literally is like that one man carrying that heavy big load.
Oh, too
What a
easy,
goal.
man.
Where was he defensively though? Oh, he was the only one actually defending.
Yeah, he was the guy defending the guy.
Yeah. Okay. So his
assist.
other defenders just like fucking, where were they?
Yeah.
Two guys couldn't stop that. This is Northeast United versus Jamshedpur.
Yeah.
I feel like teams like Jamshedpur and Northeast have.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow, that was a
Pretty
great
open.
goal, dude.
Why was he alone like that with three defenders standing behind him?
Seriously, man.
I think what they were doing was double teaming Vasquez and they left him open. And
this
they got
one
him.
defender went and like stood on the goal line for no reason. It's like, go get your man.
Is that right? Did I miss
see,
that?
See the.
Let's see the highlight again.
There's like one guy standing there on the goal line. Like
How is he left open? What are you doing? Why are your hands up?
See,
You
like,
should be
he's
covering him.
completely open. That's
Sorry, wait.
crazy.
I'm gonna go back for that. I just want to see it.
Yeah, see it in like in normal time. I thought there was one guy who was
So
guy-
Vasquez goes in there, two defend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
all three of them.
he pulled them all away.
Yeah. Like,
That's actually
but three-
brilliant.
Yeah, but three of them were just doing nothing. Like,
Yeah. They were completely like they had no awareness. Vasquez did well by pulling them away a little bit,
Yeah.
and then they like just didn't have any awareness to see what else was going on.
Yeah.
little bit immature by Northeast though. That's
Yeah.
a learning point there. They need to go back to the video room and show them, hey man, can't
Yeah,
be doing this.
Totally. Like, yes, you need to cover Vasquez because he's a dangerous guy, but like,
It's like that the spacing between defenders in the box. Like
Yeah.
that's basic shit, man. I don't know. Should have got that right.
ooh, good run.
Maybe he should have passed there. I don't know. His angle was quite.
I do think he should have passed, but I think he earned that shot.
Yeah, he did earn that shot.
It's a-
Watching that coach, I don't know his name. I think he's the Jamshedpur coach. He's a fierce guy, man. He's like watching Bielsa and like he just so angry all the time. Anger mode is the only mode he knows.
Oi.
Oh,
Hey, that's not.
No,
That's a foul. Oh, it is a
they
penalty.
got the penalty.
it's not a penalty, man. He turned on the defender.
No, man. That's a penalty.
You think?
Yeah.
Check. uh,
He fell on him, dude.
Yeah.
Look
I
at
mean,
that.
the guy just body
yeah,
slammed
yeah,
him.
yeah.
So he misses this, huh?
Wow, and he missed it.
Shit, man.
It wasn't a bad penalty though.
Yeah,
like
it
he
was a
did hit it in the
really,
corner.
No,
It's
good
a
save.
good
Goalie
save.
jumped
It's
the
a
right way.
yeah,
Really good save.
very good save.
Damn, that sucks, man.
Shit.
Yeah, that's a good save.
That's tough. Jamshedpur played well.
Oh, what a scream. Oh, shit, if that had got in. Damn.
Northeast doesn't seem to be playing the way we've.
Usually
Yeah,
see
I
them
think
play, right? Yeah.
it's like they're being pretty like tentative.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
What
did
is-
that-
Where's your
What is-
Rockazella?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm playing this game, I guess.
Oh,
Damn, man.
maybe they knew Jamshedpur is an attacking team, so they were trying to like
Yeah.
balance out their team with Jamshedpur.
I think that's a mistake, man.
Yeah.
I think that's a mistake because if they were trying to do that and that's what their defense looks like, then they should never do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Jamshedpur is a good team, man. They have goals in them.
But like the thing is, like Jamshedpur, like as a complete amateur who has never coached anyone in his life and who probably has no idea what he's talking about, like if I were to build a team to play against Jamshedpur, for me, if my team is an attacking team and I know Jamshedpur is a leaky team, I would just keep hitting them. You know, I would keep hitting them because like your team's strength is attacking and Jamshedpur's weakness is in their defense. You can tell by the stats. So,
Yeah.
you know, we
And
should-
Jamshedpur also has a habit of getting those red cards and those fouls.
Yeah,
So
they make
attack them
rash
more.
tackles,
Let
yeah.
them commit those like fouls and hit them on the counter. Dude.
Yeah,
Like,
take them one-on-one, make them make those they did it in this game. They gave you a penalty. You know,
Yeah. I feel like they could have done better there as well. Yeah, Northeast.
I do think, from what it seems like, they didn't come out looking to play the way that they usually do. Maybe that was a mistake. But yeah, I hope they. I don't know, man. Like, it's so enjoyable kind of watching them play the way they normally line up and shit. So I hope they do that.
The possession seems to be quite even,
Yeah,
like
I think
47-53. It
I
was,
think it was like quite an even match in general.
yeah, yeah.
it doesn't look like there were a
So,
lot of passes played though. Huh? Northeast usually plays like the higher 300s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Goa versus Chennai. Who's that player?
oh,
And like
Number?
well shot. Like they
Yeah.
did everything right there.
yeah.
Did you see that?
That's
Did
the
you
goal that sent us that.
Unbelievable, dude. Charan, he's like Dusty.
Yeah, I know.
Oh God.
Jesus.
I don't know if he meant it, but when it comes comes
He's definitely going to claim it.
oh wow, that pass went through and that was a sick goal.
Oh,
Look at that, man. Did you see that pass? Nobody expected that pass.
That was a really good pass. It was a bit laggy for me, so I didn't actually see it go through.
I'm gonna repeat it.
oh, what a finish too, man.
Look at number 9. This was a lucky pass because that guy didn't even make a run yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
kind
it
of a
looked really
lucky pass.
slow,
Yeah.
but it was good. It was well placed.
But good shot.
That was
Well
a
finished.
finish though. Look at the finish, man. Like top corner, fuck, unstoppable.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really good.
They could have easily been 5 up, dude.
Fuck! What a nice pass! What a nice pass!
Oh.
No! Fuck you for doing that.
Jesus.
That should have been a goal, man. That was a
Yeah.
beautiful
Look
play.
at him. Look at the coach. Is like, what else do I have to do?
Dude, what a pass! So
Yo,
unselfish.
number 15, man. Number 15 for Chennai.
Yeah, who is that guy?
He's playing really well. Where was this Chennai all this season, man? We have
I
not
know,
seen Chennai
they've-
play this well.
Yeah.
Number 15 is Anirudh Thapa.
Again. Come on. Get
Oh my God, what is happening? It's just stalled.
Wow.
How are you
Wow.
allowing him that much time, man? That's bad.
The defender, I mean, he did well to like shield the ball and all that. The defender was like too chilled.
Yeah, he was too lenient. Hyderabad, Mumbai.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what could be Mumbai is pretty much like the professional team in a semi-professional league sort of thing, you know?
it would be really interesting to see training videos from each team. You know, like how their strikers are doing the training drills for each
Yeah.
team or defenders, whatever, just to see what they do.
And what sort of like
Intensity.
yeah, and no, also what sort of like things that they're using, right? Like the cones, the type of cones that they're using.
Oh,
what a
fuck, that was a
goal.
That was a
brilliant,
brilliant
goal.
Shit, that was an insane goal.
I think the best finish of this week at least. Oh, he gave it away.
Ooh.
Oh,
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 fucking, that's Lafondre.
Lafondre, yeah.
That
Good
was
goal.
a really good goal. The minute they lost the ball,
yeah.
Mumbai
And even the
just-
minute he got it, like his first touch, you knew that he's gonna score. His first touch was good.
yeah, like the way Mumbai reacted to getting this possession was insane.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. I haven't really seen anything. from Hyderabad.
Oh, what a turn,
Ooh,
dude!
that was
Mm,
fucking nice.
Brilliant. Love that shit.
Ah,
Okay.
nice. Make that run.
Pass,
yes!
pass. Oh, yeah, lovely.
Yes! Oh,
Fuck, that was-
almost.
Even like what he was
Almost.
thinking at the end was
Yeah.
like interesting.
I think he got caught in two minds. I think he
Yeah.
saw space between the legs also and
Yeah.
on the corner.
That was fucking nice.
Oof, good. He's an interesting cycle to watch, man.
Shit, that was good, man. Okay, I have not paid attention to him at all.
Now to the big game, the battle of the worst.
Just
Kerala versus East Bengal.
fucking shameful, Kerala. Shameful.
At least they got a draw, man.
They got a draw against the team that hasn't got
I-
anything yet.
But they both haven't won a single game. So it's like I don't even know if draw for East Bengal is progress.
Yeah,
But
East
Kerala
Bengal's
should have been.
progressing.
Yeah, East Bengal should have. Sorry, Kerala should have won this game. That's
I need to see that own goal, man.
Here it comes. Here comes the own goal.
Oh, he had
that
to
was
get
going
that
in
touch.
regardless.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like some super shitty one.
Yeah, yeah. What are they complaining about? What is the defender complaining about there?
Oh.
Hmm.
Man, I feel bad for East Bengal fans, man. They probably thought like, oh, they're gonna get their first win after so long.
Yeah.
To get scored on the 95th.
That's actually fucked, huh? That's actually fucked.
Like you're like this big club coming into this new league,
Ooh.
like-
finally getting to win a game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Immediately curb your enthusiasm music plays.
Or more like it's sunny in Philadelphia.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Like this is the opening scene, and then right after that, it's like East Bengal does not win their first.
God.
How is he onside there?
Okay, one more pass. Oh,
You
dude.
fucking
good save.
joking.
Okay,
man.
that was a good
That was a
play
good
though.
save. That was a good save.
That was a good save.
It's a good save, man.
He
Oh,
should have done better with the shot. Like he shouldn't even give the chance
I
for
feel
him to
like
make that save.
it wasn't. It was like
A
it was a
scuff.
good play. It was a good play, but like that last pass wasn't good enough, and he should have fucking hammered that in.
Yeah.
He definitely scuffed the shot. Man.
Oof. This must be so.
That's so frustrating.
Oh, that's frustrating.
That's so frustrating.
Dude,
for
they're
East Bengal.
all just standing on their heels. Look at the defense there. They don't even.
Yeah,
they
it's
don't
him
even
again
think
with the
they
cross.
fucking jump.
No, they
They're
don't.
all just standing.
What an interesting game week. I feel like it really turned some of our expectations on the head. Yeah, like I
That is true.
thought, I mean, we all knew Jamshedpur is an attacking team, but I didn't think that they would beat Northeast. And they've done it time and time again. They like end up beating teams that you don't expect. So it's a weird team. Like I don't understand how they're not closer to the top four. And the Goa loss was surprising.
Yeah.
That's the end of today's podcast then. And we'll see you guys next time.